My name is Jackie Lomax, and I'm the founder and executive director of Girls for Science. And I have a very important announcement before I proceed. We have some kittens that are up for adoption. Oh,
I got two of them, but there might be one.
Okay, wonderful. It's a pair back.
Happy help.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie.
Okay. Great family. So we're celebrating our 15th year anniversary, so I want to thank you guys for a glorious birthday party. I'd like to acknowledge our sponsor, the Joseph and Bessie Feinberg Foundation. Thank you, Janice. This beautiful art gallery, Erica Hilton, thank you so much for being our house guest. Our award sponsor, Cedar Concepts, thank you, Linda. So we can't do it by ourselves. So if you're a Girls for Science board member, advisory board member, can you please stand to be acknowledged? Because you put up with me, you put up with the email, the cocktail fundraisers, the meetings. Thank you so much for your stewardship, month after month. I mean, these people, it's an honor to work with them. So thank you again. I'd like to also acknowledge our Girls for Science staff and volunteers. If you're here, can you please stand to be acknowledged? These are people who give up their time virtually. They're always recruiting for us. They're with us on field trips or helping plan STEM activities. And Saturdays are like a Monday for us. It's almost like going to church. So I want to thank them all for their commitment and their service. If you're a Girls for Science alum, can you stand? It's awesome to see our reunion of our students that come back. And they want to be here. They want to party with the grown-ups. So, you know, it's great to see them, to hear their testimonies, and to just see them flourish. So, thank you. So I want to remind everyone that you can take out your smartphone. Our donation portal will be open all night long. Elliot's holding up the sign. If you text 773-692-4786. Please feel free to share with your friends or contacts. That's text to give. Thank you. So our fall program is now in session. And so you can see by these bromeliads, we're studying horticulture. Our students are learning about seed dissection. They're growing their own herbs. They're creating cucumber pickles. We'll be visiting the Morton Arboretum and so much more. To date, Girls for Science has offered $47,000 in scholarships, courtesy of Cedar Concepts. Your presence tonight helps to make sure that no girl is left behind in STEM. So if you know of an internship, a career networking opportunity, college program, we're all ears. Everyone with the ribbons on their name tag, they are our ambassadors. Please reach out to them and we would love to follow up. At this time, I would like to acknowledge Ms. Elizabeth Copper, and I wanted to share a little bit about our history. Ms. Copper and I met over 4 years ago at the Millhouse Engineering Day. Thanks to Don Millhouse. Thank you for hosting that event. You gifted Girls for Science an introduction to true legendary STEM professional. I was so impressed with Ms. Copper. I loved her energy, and every student that was around her really felt like a winner. And when I met her, I was was like, Girls for Science needs her. Ms. Copper has served as our STEM coach for 4 years now. She's a great talent and a mentor behind the STEM Showcase. She walks the girls through the scientific method, researching their projects, connecting with the audience, and celebrating their success. Her bio is in the digital program. And Ms. Copper, on behalf of Girls for Science, we'd like to present you with the bromeliad. Can you stay with me right here? Did you guys enjoy the STEM Showcase?
Yes.
We'd like to give special thanks to the Fundraiser Foundation because each student will be receiving a $250 stipend. So thank you. We'd like our students to come up when I call your name. You will be offered a one-of-a-kind Girls for Science pen by Mrs. Copper, a full Rashid solar charger, and a full, can you stay up for a group photo? Okay. Oh, no problem. It's a small pen. Kanake Rashid. So these are sisters who are splitting the award and the blessing. Logan Lomax battery and solar robot charger, robot. Harper DeVries sensors for health monitoring. You guys get and I was speaking to her during the opening reception, and she was saying that her creativity was inspired by a true life story in her health. So we're just so inspired to see the development and her contribution to STEM. Thank you, Harper. Joya Puckett Bridges. You guys know about those bridges. Give a round of applause to our Okay.
Right over here. This one over here. Perfect.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Okay. Dr. Maya Angelou said, when you get, give. When you learn, teach. Linda Bozeman has been an exceptional ambassador of this quote. Linda, I want to thank you for choosing Girls for Science. I want to thank you for hosting lab classes, manufacturing activities, being a host during COVID for families to pick up their supplies. If I could sum up Linda, it would be an apostle. She's a true legend, following the mission of Christ for all of humanity. She's definitely what the young people say, awoke. She's an ambassador for women and girls. At every table she sits, she's telling the world about Girls for Science. She takes our mission with her on conventions. Her staff trains our team members with STEM activities. She recruits others to consider Girls for Science in their giving. Linda, thank you. It is a sincere prayer that God continues to offer you longevity and prosperity. We have a video to share.
Meet Linda Bozeman, a woman who's turned the science world into her personal petri dish. She's the only African-American woman to own and run a chemical manufacturing plant. Here's ABC7's Will Jones with more.
With the popularity of last year's award-winning movie, Hidden Figures, more girls are now embracing science, Linda's favorite subject.
I think it has definitely elevated the awareness of women and minorities in science. For me, it's always been a love of science. Science tells you how the world reacts, how things occur. And I've always been fascinated in how things get made.
She was born and raised in the Washington Heights neighborhood. As an only child, Linda was equally comfortable playing with microscopes or building things with her dad.
He'd be out there with hammers and nails, and so I learned to hammer and nail with the best of them.
After graduating from DePaul University, Linda was immediately hired by a Fortune 500 company that made roofing products. She moved to another manufacturer and then lost her job. That was when she found Cedar Concepts.
Cedar Concepts is a chemical manufacturer of surfactants, water-based polymers, and chemical intermediates that are used in personal care, agricultural, household and industrial, and aerospace. Our clients could range from anywhere from Clorox to Citco to Procter & Gamble and Boeing.
Very ambitious leader, got really big goals for the company, and she manifested that by actually building a brand new lead chemical manufacturing facility in the city of Chicago.
What we want to be able to do here is to create more efficiency in our processes, plus use more renewable energy. So we have almost 100 solar panels in this facility. We have wind turbines. We actually return some of our electricity that we don't use back to the grid.
Their new plant will be up and running later this year. Linda hopes to one day fill it with both male and female scientists. Linda is a board member of Girls for Science, a program close to our heart. It's a nonprofit organization that addresses the lack of quality science programs for young women in Chicago. This summer, the 6-week session will focus on medical science in 4 locations, including right here at Malcolm X Community College.
We consider science, technology, engineering, and math to be in all aspects of our lives. And so we just want to continue to expose the girls, empower them, and hopefully even employ them.
As women, we don't really have a lot of role models that are in STEM. And Miss Linda is one of my biggest mentors. She's always mentioned shooting for the stars, and she's just been a great help. So I don't know what I would do here without her.
That mentor still has many lofty goals and plans of her own.
I would love to see Cedar Concepts be a global corporation. I want to continue to get more girls involved in science. I want to continue to just be an ambassador for that.
Will you please stand to your feet and help me?
First of all, Girls for Science and Jackie are near and dear to my heart. I have a lot of family and friends and people I met from Girls for Science out here. When I look out here, I see so many of you that I've known throughout the years. This has just been a blessing. As Jackie said, all these things I cannot do without my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He is the head of my household, and he is the one who leads and guides my life. I just want to say that I hope this program, and I've always said it, will one day grow to be something like Girl Scouts. I think it could be that big. I want to see as many women as I possibly can, young girls especially, in the sciences, in manufacturing, in entrepreneurship. I just think girls can rule the world. So that's just one thing. My family's out there. I had one family member that flew in and surprised me. So I'm really excited about that. I also want to thank Janice Feinberg. My husband is not here tonight, but Janice is extremely powerful in him being at home tonight and being healthy. So I want to thank you for stepping in when I needed a female help. So this is something I always tell people, no matter what, this is how I like to live my life. And it's from a chemist by the name of George Washington Carver. And he said, how far you go in life depends on your being tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant of the weak and strong. Because someday in life, you will have done all of these. Thank you so much for coming.
At this time, can I ask Girls for Science Board of Directors and Advisory Board members to come forward? I'd like you to be a part of this special presentation. If you serve on our board or an advisory board member, if you're a staff member, come on. Come on up, Tosh. Come on up. Thank you. So this next award is not listed in the program book. One, she edited the book. And two, she's retiring from her service with Girls for Science. Janice Feinberg. Janice, you've been like a bell sergeant to me. True honor. She will get you in shape. You will lose the excuses, and you will add several pounds of confidence, hard work, and truth. Not everyone will have the opportunity to work with such a superstar. But I tell you, you're what Girls for Science needed. Janice has offered her dining table during COVID for STEM kit pickup. She's hosted board meetings. She's the inspiration behind our revamped newsletter, our STEM showcase, student syllabus, certificates of completion, and so much more. Janice is only befitting to share with you a one-of-a-kind Swarovski crystal Girls for Science speaker, sponsored by the Goldsmith Jeweler and Cedar Concepts. Can you please come forward?
Close to the mic. Okay. So when Linda was up here, I was thinking that afternoon that you and Jackie came to my place. We sat around the table with what needs to be done to grow the organization. And that was more than a decade ago, I think. And so I'm very happy and honored to have been involved with Girls for Science, with Jackie, with Alan as the board chair after Linda was the board chair, with other board members and staff. It's really been a pleasure. Now I'm retiring from my hands-on interference with everything that goes on day with Girls for Science, but I'm still here, and the Feinberg Foundation is committed to continue our support. And I just love seeing the young girls that are being able to take advantage of this program. So I'll always be around until I'm not. Thank you.
gotta go forward. You gotta go forward,
Alright.
There you go.
Alright.
Oh.
Everybody get smile right here, looking good. Beautiful, couple more. Perfect.
Thank you.
Upper foot is over, thank you everybody.
Okay, Erica Hilton, we have another bromeliad for you. Thank you for the space, being a house guest. We will be here without you. Thank you.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Okay, we reached the end of our, oh, did you want to make some remarks, Erica?
I just wanted to just say thank you. Okay.
I just wanted to thank Jackie, and I want to thank Janice for introducing me to this beautiful group. This is very, very meaningful for me because science is so important, especially in art. And people don't realize that some of the most famous artists in the world were also scientists and mathematicians and engineers. And if you can think of someone like Leonardo da Vinci, I think many of you can take your talents and take it into the next direction. And art is a great way to, like a springboard actually, to help you to create, because some of you are inventors and you're creators, and that's what's so beautiful. But more than anything, this group, Jackie, all of you, and Janice, thank you, thank you, thank you for honoring us with your presence. It makes what we do, our work, so much more meaningful. And thank you for the bromeliad. I didn't have time to go buy flowers today, and so here we are. And also I'm very excited because I think we found a new home for some kittens that were born in my yard. So more than anything, yes. But thank you again, and thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your year.
Okay, so this is going to conclude our presentation. Please feel free to network with our students.